From the East Bank Esplanade, a great view of the Hawthorne Bridge in downtown Portland, Oregon. We are live from Portland, Oregon for a Western Conference contest with the Trailblazers. Welcome to the Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. Take a look at Utah. They haven't had the year to this point they were hoping for, and it may be Jazz trail by 9.
Well, Portland, Oregon is a very different kind of NBA town. A popular motto around here is keep Portland weird. So a sort of counterculture that the fans and the citizens in Portland embrace. But it's a one-team town, and the fans have always shown incredible support for their beloved Blazers.
Buckets, he's checked in for Utah.
Look at some of the numbers for Robin Lopez. Over the last month, he's been one of the standouts statistically in the league. 5th in blocks. And how about his accuracy from the foul line, guys? He is in the top 10 in free throw percentage.
And Steve, you said it. I mean, he ranks in the top 5 in blocks per game, and that puts him in his rightful place as one of the most feared defenders in the league right now.
So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a win against Milwaukee.
They looked very stable, pretty much from the get-go, guys. A solid output, solid effort. And, you know, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game, but they were pretty solid there.
I was very impressed with the balance they displayed, guys. Different people carrying the load, scoring, making assists, unselfish play. Everything was working for them to get that victory.
And that one's good by Favors.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
And Lillard kicks to Lopez. Lillard with a screen for Matthews for the 3, and he gets it to go. Matthews has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Trailblazers.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
Yep, that's twice in a row now where they've done exactly the opposite and backed off.
We've got 1:23 left to play in the first quarter. They get the rebound. Burks the pass to Favors. Here's Buckets. Nails the 16-footer. Buckets got his first basket.
Nice pass. That one was right on target.
Last outing for Utah, it was a loss to Golden State.
You know, you shoot the ball as poorly as they did that night, you're not going to win many games.
Well, Steve, it's not just difficult to win a game with low shooting percentages like theirs. It's nearly impossible. Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
Lillard left side. Outside Matthews. And it's Lopez at the elbow. Just 4 to shoot. The shot by Lillard wide open. Nice open look, but it's no good. The shot and game clock separated by 4.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over it.
23 seconds left here in the first quarter. Lopez a screen. Lillard attacking. Layup off the pick. Robinson misses.
Couldn't convert, but nice little two-man game there.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see them go back to that the next trip.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Trailblazers lead by 9. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Well, not exactly a close game so far, but it's the second quarter. Really new group here for Portland. Robinson's checked in for Lopez. Batum comes in for Allen Crabbe. Matthews, he's checked in for C.J. McCollum. And Lillard subbed in for Steve Blake. Lillard and Matthews pair up in the backcourt. The forwards are Batum and Thomas Robinson. And it's Freeland in at the center filling out the middle. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And Lillard gets double-teamed. Here's Robinson. Great touch on the 16-footer. Robinson's got 8. 1:53 left in the first half. And stolen by Lillard. Oh, and here we go with Robinson. Nobody there. finishes the break with a slam.
That's how you make an impact with defense. And once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Yeah, that's right. So you push it. That's the best opportunity for points on the break. This lead, I think, is headed north.
Well, that's a solidly executed pick play. I mean, it paid dividends with that nice dunk.
Exactly the result they were looking for.
Yeah, it worked so well. I mean, he got set, did not shuffle his feet. Really well done there offensively.
Damian Lillard drafted with the 6th pick back in 2011. That pick, guys, acquired from the Nets in an exchange for Gerald Wallace. Steve, I'd say a pretty good trade for the Blazers.
Yeah, well, remember the Nets were in win-now mode. They were trying to keep Darren Williams happy, so they felt like the trade for Wallace would do that. The Blazers, in turn, I mean, they were rebuilding, and so they found the perfect deal at the right time and ended up drafting the future Rookie of the Year.
Trailblazers leading by 5 on the wing, Batum wants to get it to Robinson and does. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Robinson's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, guys, it's his consistent shooting that's really helped get his team into a position they're in right now.
And Lillard's star is continuing to rise. But, you know, he still thrives on that underdog status. He shrugs off the hype, doesn't really let it affect him. Still looks at himself as the 2-star recruit from Weber State, fighting for respect. And it's serving him well as he continues to grow as an NBA player.
Matthews dishes to Freeland. Jazz trail by 5. Right wing. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Jazz have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
Well, they've only shot 71% as a team for the season, so a lot of improvement necessary.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
Outside Matthews. Back to Lillard. It's tipped. Stolen by Cantor. And the first half ends in a close one. Trailblazers out in front, up 4. From Portland, we're back in a moment.
Okay, guys, let's focus and get down to business. Now, here's a few things I took away from...
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third.
Excellent game.
So for the Trailblazers, C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Matthews. And Steve Blake is subbed in for Lillard. And Utah making a change here. So on the floor for Utah. Filling out the wings, it's Exum and Hayward. Steve Novak is out there with Trevor Booker. And it's Burke in at the point guard position. And he gets it to go. And 11 points for Dante Exum.
That's his first three-pointer of the half. Remember, he did make one in the first half as well.
Buckets. Well, you need good passing from your forwards as much as you do from your guards. These are small forwards leading the way in assists. You look at Hayward, top 5 in the NBA, and his teammates love him.
The passes we've seen some of these guys make from the wing are outstanding. Truly gifted distributors.
Yeah, and one of the passes that you really need to prioritize and be able to make is that entry pass, getting that ball inside. Accurately throwing it into the low post is really a bit of a lost art in today's game.
A nice shot by Booker. 1:58 left in the third. McCollum with the ball. Looking for his first basket still in this one. He feeds it to Blake. On the wing, Batum. Passes it to McCollum. 6 on the shot clock. Fades back. Here's Robinson. It's blocked. Out of bounds. Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession.
Remains Portland ball. 20 seconds on the shot clock.
Lopez, a screen on Hayward. McCollum kicks to Batum. Fires the three. McCollum, no good.
Got a good look, though. I thought that was going to go down.
Well, the D may have done just enough there, Clark, to bother him and throw that shot off.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, the Utah Jazz with two great point guard prospects in Trey Burke and Dante Exum. Can they play together? Head coach Quinn Snyder said, "We talk about positions in a rigid way, but you just figure out how to play together. The league is heading that way anyway with guards that can make multiple plays. It makes matchups hard. Hard to doubt that, guys."
Well, certainly two players who can score and set the table, Doris. It should be fun to watch. Pass to Hayward. Buckets. He's guarded by McCollum. Buckets. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Buckets got 11 points.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in this second half, and I like that. A little smash-mouth basketball, taking it inside.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Offensive rebound. Robinson passes to McCollum. Poke loose. Here's Buckets. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Pretty shot without a second to spare.
That can be so demoralizing for the team that gives up a shot like that to close out a quarter.
And now we present our State Farm assist of the game. With 5 total assists in the game, we've seen some great passing tonight from Matthews. To change it up. Utah's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Robinson is out there with Matthews. And it's Lopez in at the center position. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. And it's Buckets with the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. He drops the first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
At the line, for your Trailblazers.
The free throw is good from Lillard.
Well, that's going to be it. Great work at the charity stripe. That'll close this game out.
Here's Burke. Can't get it to fall. And so Portland.
Well, Damian, what does the win tonight and the recent stretch of good performances mean to this team?
It means we're getting better. You might not be able to see it from the outside, but in practice every day we were making improvements. Guys were just a step faster. And the last 2 games we've been able to put it together in the game.
So congratulations, Damian, and thanks for the time.